We started in the year 2000 on a quest to become the greatest manager of our generation by taking on the Glory Hunter Challenge. A race to win the 5 big leagues and cups in England, Spain, Italy, Germany and Portugal, as well as the 2 continental trophies in Europe. And the first season, beginning in Portugal, my Porto side swept the league, finishing top and lifting the Portuguese Cup. Meaning in Season 2, I moved to the Premier League with Chelsea, going on to lift the UEFA Cup too, while Dad stayed in Portugal at Benfica and won both trophies to add to his cabinet as well. So will I stay put at Chelsea for next season? Dad's next move is a crucial one as he resigns from Benfica. And the one option that stands out for him right now is Fiorentina, for which he applied for and who very soon after brought him in for an interview. And they had 2 very valuable assets to Dad that he would really appreciate in a top striker in Nuno Gomez and a fantastic world-class goalkeeper in Toldo in the side. So he was very much pleased to accept their offer of becoming the new Fiorentina manager for season number 3. But while that was happening, I had been quietly working in the transfer market in hopes of making this Chelsea side unstoppable in the Premier League for season number 3. Well, Dad, while you were getting yourself a new job, I was making sure this team is contenders.
Yes.
Because I went out and got one of the most sought after strikers of this generation for just £30 million. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Oh, he's so good, isn't he?
He is
so
a
good.
Dutch weapon.
Yep.
So good. I cannot believe we're in season 3 and nobody's actually picked him up yet, which is quite surprising. But a bargain price for a 26-year-old striker that you can clearly see is world class. So it's great to bring him into the club. But we've also got a few more signings too. Now, Ricardinho from Bruneri Inter Milan, £22.5 million. What a great midfielder to bring in again for that price.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Great option for us. There were players going out. We've got £22 million going out, but a lot of that was last season. If we go across to this season, we've got 0 going out, but it's just a few free transfers. But that was another player that came in to us as a free transfer. Ariel Ortega from River Plate. Again, a great option for us at attacking midfield or right midfield.
Oh, what a free transfer
4.5
that
star
is,
compared to our player. Yeah, phenomenal. Just a few mental attributes that he's slightly lacking to be a world-class player, I think.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, you can handle that, can you, for a free transfer?
Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah, he's only on 120k as well. He's not actually asking for too much either, so great stuff. This Chelsea side now, we've changed the system around slightly, and I'm giving Stanic the opportunity to continue what he was doing for us last season, but at right wing back this season, because he's a very good right wing back. So he's a little bit unhappy at the minute. Wants a new deal. I mean, he can probably get a new deal. He's been fantastic for us. If you think last season, the 18 goals and 11 assists was very unexpected in just 27 games who he started. So yeah, I'm happy to lock him into that position. As you can see, we've got a couple of player roles which maybe we wouldn't expect to see. The best 11 actually puts Steven Gerrard at wing back, which
Why would it do that?
No, I always remember that season when he did play at right midfield and everybody was like, well, he's playing well, but it's not really where you want Steven Gerrard. So we kind of want him in that position there, and that's the reason why I'm locking in Stanic into that position. I don't necessarily want Steven Gerrard at right wing back. We want him out there so that we can play, obviously. Where is Stanic in this team now? Is he buggered off? Oh no, he's gone up front, love, which is the weirdest thing. We don't want him playing up front. We've got the likes of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and Ruud van Nistelrooy up there. That's kind of what we want to see at the end of the day. So Ortega goes naturally in that free role, so he actually takes over from Deco in there, which is interesting too.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
There's only a couple of weaknesses now, I think, really, with that ball playing centre back there, but we've got good options. Babiaro on the left is another good option for us. On the bench, we've got Danny Mills, LeBuff, and John Terry all at the back. So there's good options for us here at Chelsea for this upcoming season. We haven't started very well, though. That's the disappointing thing. We've got through qualifying stages against Braga in the Champions League, because that's a trophy that we are chasing, obviously. Shocking, considering we just won the UEFA Cup.
Yeah.
We've still got to qualify in the qualifying rounds, but there we go. I did defeat Tottenham, though, 3-0, and Ruud van Nistelrooy didn't take very long to get himself on the score sheet.
Up and going.
On his debut as well. We also beat Lazio in the Super Cup. They just won the Champions League, so that's already a good sign.
Yeah.
But then we drew to Aston Villa, who have Yossi Benayoun. Of course, he went to West Ham at some point, but this was very early on in his career. And then lost, unfortunately, to Manchester City. And that isn't the Manchester City that we know right now, who are, dominating and winning trophies. This is a very old Manchester City under Joe Royal, and they don't exactly have the best players. They've got John Arnorisa, Paolo One-Chop. I remember Paolo One-Chop.
Nicky Weaver, I remember him.
Paul Dickoff.
Yeah, I remember him, yeah.
Great Paul Dickoff. Quality player. So they've got players there that you recognise, but not exactly. George Weah, to be fair, is a cracking sign.
Yeah.
A cracking player that they've got, but 35 now. So not exactly in his prime, George Weah. But yeah, they still beat us, unfortunately, which was disappointing. However, Dad, you are now in Italy.
I am.
The biggest league in this.
Yes, it is,
in this world.
It's going to be hard, but I want to get in there and try and get it done as quick as I possibly can while you're still in another country, so you're not interfering with what I'm doing in this country.
They had some good players already.
Oh, yeah, they did, yeah.
And you've signed some, even better ones, to be honest. £76 million there, if we're looking at in terms of players that you have signed. But they've already brought in some crackers. I mean, Jan Venegor of Hesselink is here, which is kind of interesting. Marco Materazzi, obviously quite late on in his career, 29 there. But yeah, he's still a very big name. So let's look at the signings that you did make. Now we've got Lucarelli in here for £18 million, so bringing in another option up front.
Another good striker, yeah, very strong striker as well, yeah.
Yeah, then we've got Marchena, who from Benfica.
Well, just brought him along.
Brought him with you.
He done so well for me at Benfica, so why not?
Yeah.
Rewarded him.
Yeah, I mean, I did the same when I went to Chelsea, bringing in Deco.
He's 23 years of age as well, so
Deco in the January window, knowing I'd go there. Gian Cheda for a £22 million, another Italian
strong
signing. Udinese, very good mental attributes.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Great
I don't want to get caught out signing too many foreigners neither, just in case. So
the non-EU rule.
I want to get a couple of Italians in while I can.
Yeah. Now I've never heard of that player, but he does look quite good, to be fair. Then you got Benito, £22 million, good right midfielder from Bologna.
Yeah, good winger. Yeah, very
crossing
good winger.
ability is unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Lucio. Oh, that's a good signing.
Yeah.
24 years of age before he really stepped up. One of the fastest centre-backs on the game. His only problem is his positioning of 7.
Yeah.
Which is very strange.
Always quicker to get some ball back.
Yeah, he's good pace acceleration.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. He is miles out of position.
Yeah.
Nope, he's back in position now.
Yeah.
And then finally, we've got a free transfer in Alessandri, which is just a backup. I think was already a done deal before you joined.
I didn't sign him,
So, match day squad, you're setting up in a 4-2-2 formation.
Yeah, we're very good going forward. So
it's a scary team.
Yeah, it is a scary team. Yeah, so hopefully they're going to do the business for me in one season. That'd be brilliant for me.
Yeah,
it's going to be hard, but they're good enough going forward to score a few goals and upset a few teams. So fingers crossed for this.
You haven't got European football, interestingly. They've had a bad season in terms of last year, which is why they sacked their manager. An underperforming season. They've got the likes of Nuno Gomez up front and Toldo at the back, which we already mentioned. But they've also got Kim Karlstrom, who's a decent midfielder, 20 years of age.
Yeah.
And also Chiesa's dad, Enrico.
Yeah.
Which is always quite funny to say, isn't it? But he was a quality player.
Yeah, definitely. Good
arguably better than his son, to be honest. Very good player. Petkov on the wing, again. Good option down that left wing. Very good tackler of the ball. On last year's game, you would be putting him as a defensive winger.
Yes.
Look at that. Unbelievable player. But some good options from the bench as well. Dietmar Hamann from Liverpool.
He was a good centre-back, wasn't he?
Centre mid, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Sorry, yeah, did you? Defensive midfielder.
Yeah. He's in there. There's some good players, though, in this team. How have you started the season, though? We've got a loss to Parma, but 2 big wins against Atalanta and Salernitana.
Yeah.
And you're through the next round of the Cup against Cremonense, which you'd expect to do. But some big goals being scored. I mean, Parma is a 1-0, which is disappointing.
I'm disappointed because it was my home game as well. That's what made it even worse. I won away, 5-1 both games, and when I play at home, rubbish.
Yeah. So, Nuno Gomez got himself a hat-trick against Salernitana. But, I mean, this Parma team, Alberto Malassani is the manager. They have got some phenomenal players. Amoruso's up front, who I remember really well, that left-sided striker, really good. Of course, Cannavaro is also there. Fabio Cannavaro, future Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
Just 5'9", but unbelievable.
He is, yeah.
Still a great defender.
I love their kits in this era as well.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good. They've got Alex on the left wing, which when we did a rebuild in this database, I signed, and he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
A great player. They've also got Gary Neville.
Yeah,
which you wouldn't expect to see there.
I think did I see Andy Cole there as well?
And Andy Cole on loan.
Andy or Andrew?
Andrew from Manchester United.
Yeah.
He is on loan there. So, yeah, I mean, what a team that they've got.
Gary Neville, though.
Stephen Appiah there. They've got some great players.
Oh, well.
Peter Cech.
Yeah.
Peter Cech's there before he became good.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll be playing him because they also have Gianluigi Buffon. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's quite good.
I think I have.
Yeah. I know you're bad with names, but I think you remember that one.
Now I can see his face. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Oh, you just know this guy.
One of the greatest goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Phenomenal stuff. So there's no reason why you should be... I mean, Lilian Thuram, we're not even highlighting him. There's no reason why you should be upset with a 1-0 loss against them.
No, not
They're just
really.
that good.
Yeah.
I think people underestimate how good Parma's side was. So this Serie A is going to be a difficult one for you. They are the best league in the world, as you can see by ranking. Premier League in third place there, behind the La Liga. It's before the Premier League really kicked off. But yeah, let's see if you can win another trophy this season, or if I finally set up my Chelsea side to dominate English football. The switch up in system for this season certainly benefited Mario Stanic, who from right wing back was chasing down Ruud van Nistelrooy as the season's top scorer. Our problem was that Michael Owen had already scored 27 Premier League goals in 27 games, and Liverpool were flying at the top of the league with us in third place, which was the same position as Dad's Fiorentina found themselves in the Serie A, while Parma and Roma lay ahead. He did, however, find himself out of the Coppa Italia in just the third round, after a 2-1 defeat to a very good Juventus side with goals from Luliano and Jardel. In the Champions League, I got through the 2 group stages with Chelsea against some tough opposition, but with Inter Milan coming up next, it was only going to get harder. But a 5-5 aggregate score actually put us through against Inter Milan on away goals, next to face Lazio, where we overcame them in the semi-final to win 5-3 on aggregate after an amazing 5-2 home leg victory. But that wasn't the only final we found ourselves in either, as we also defeated Manchester United 4-1 in the quarters and Everton in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Back in Italy though, Dad's season came to an end without a trophy, but certainly some progress and optimism for the future, as his Fiorentina side looked strong, finishing in third place, just 5 points behind champions Parma. And they had an incredibly strong finish, including a 6-4 win over AC Milan and a 4-0 win over Roma. The Premier League, however, went down to the final day of the season, and my Chelsea side put ourselves in contention with Arsenal on the final day, and Liverpool has Charlton at home. And somehow the results went our way, as Charlton held Liverpool to a 2-2 draw at Anfield, while we defeated Arsenal 4-2 at Stamford Bridge, meaning we finish on the same points. And we ended up winning the Premier League title on goal difference, with one down and the FA Cup and the Champions League final to go. In the FA Cup, we faced a Newcastle side who did manage to score right on half-time to even it up 1-1. But we came out in the second half on the attack and scored 2 more to claim the domestic double. So with 2 down, the treble was now on if we could defeat Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But it was a very tight match with just 1 goal and 1 man of the match later from Oliver Kahn. Oh, so close to a treble.
That done me a big favour. Thank you, Bayern Munich.
Oliver Kahn, man of the match performance after saving 13 shots. This Chelsea side, very unlucky. Almost going all the way. And now I'm going to be sad because I have to leave this Chelsea side. Because we've had an unbelievable season, winning the FA Cup, winning the Premier League on the final day, on goal difference against the Liverpool side who flunked it against Charlton.
Oh, they let me down.
2-0 down as well.
Oh, they let me down so badly.
Even though Michael Owen scored 34 goals this season and was the league's top scorer, Michael Bridges was behind him. I had Ruud van Nistelrooy with 23. Stanic, though, right wing back, 18. 18 goals from right wing back. Phenomenal stuff. Really is. So that's 2 more trophies to get to add to my Glory Hunter cabinet. Nearly a third as well. But I am, again, very sad to be leaving this side. Ruud van Nistelrooy, 39 goals across the season. Wherever I go, I might have to try and pick him up. That's a sure thing. But Mario Stanic, I mean, he might be somebody. If I go to somewhere where I think I could play wing backs, 31 goals and 22 assists from wing back. That's class.
Ooh.
That is so good. I don't remember him being that good in the Premier League, but
50 million.
Yeah, 50 million.
This could be a 50 million well spent, really, couldn't it? For 1 or 2 seasons.
Jimmy Floyd Asbank and Ariel Ortega also got 21 goals each as well. Torre Andre Flo got 18 off the bench. Ricardinho did all right as well. But Zé Roberto from wing-back, 27 assists. Again, phenomenal talent that we've got there. So, are we leaving Chelsea? But where will I go next? That's the big question. Now, Dad, your Fiorentina side didn't win any trophies.
No.
Positive end of the season, though. You won a lot of games towards the back end of the season, beating the likes of Roma 4-0, whatever it was. Only 2 points behind them, but 5 points behind Parma, who we mentioned.
Which was the team that beat me at the beginning of the season,
Very good.
Yeah, they were very good.
We do have, though, Enrico Chiesa as the league's top scorer. So he's done very well. And right behind him was Nuno Gomez.
Yeah.
Goals was not a problem for you.
No. I mean, I did say that. I'd be confident going forward. So knows what I'll be looking at next. My defence, definitely. So see what happens there. But I'm pleased with the season because it means I'm close.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed I can get a few good signings. If they back me with the transfer fees and all that sort of like budget, and I might be in with a chance then.
Yeah, it was an early exit in the Coppa Italia, the third round. Parma went on to win that as well, so they've won the domestic double.
Yeah, that goes to show how good they are this season.
Yeah, but the side that you had, again, the goals was unbelievable. 29, 28 and 23 from Petkov, Gomez and Chiesa.
I mean, Petkov, 23 goals, 20 assists. Absolutely brilliant.
From the left wing, brilliant. Yeah. Benito, who's from the right wing, got 12 and 19. So he had
really good.
So,
like I said, going forward, I was really good.
Yeah, it's just the back where you need to maybe fix things up.
Yeah, sort of have a look at that now and sort of see what I can sort of tinker with.
Yeah. Well, you've got £26 million at the minute, which is not a lot.
It's not a lot, but there's still a few players I feel I can sell in this squad to sort of boost that up a bit.
Yeah. Well, I'll be looking at new clubs to join, and right now, if we're looking at jobs available, I might be joining you in Italy, as there's 2 whopping clubs there.
Oh dear,
Juventus and Lazio, who finished 5th and 6th.
Finances are very good as well. Look.
The finances do look quite good. I mean, transfer budgets, if we're looking at Juventus, £253 million, thanks to the Mr. Teeny skin, that we can see that. And Lazio, they only have 139. So one has a lot bigger than the other, but 2 very interesting
It's interesting
clubs.
to see on there as well that Man United are available as well, and they finished 4th.
Yeah. So they've just sacked their manager.
Ooh, I don't know what to do now. Do I jump ship quickly and go?
I mean, they don't have necessarily the best strike force. They only have Andrei Shevchenko.
No, that's what I'm looking at. When I seen him there, I thought, oh, hello. And Ryan Giggs there as well to supply him.
David Beckham is still knocking around. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still knocking around. Dwight York. You can see why they loaned out Andy Cole now. But yeah, unbelievable players. Roy Keane is still there. Kaká, they have Kaká. Yeah.
21 Kaká. Oh.
Tempting, very tempting.
It is tempting,
to go.
it is, yeah.
All right then, well, let's see what happens this summer. I'll be definitely moving club, but maybe Dad will too. Let's find out. So going into season number 4, I have now won 5 trophies so far, but where will I go next? Well, first off, it's time to resign from my post at Chelsea after 2 very successful years here. And after applying for a couple of Italian sides, both Lazio and Juventus offered me an interview on the same day. Lazio was straight in to offer me the job, but I delayed it in anticipation of the Juventus role. Either way, I would be going to a club with multiple world-class players in their side, as Lazio found themselves full of top-class talents in every position on the pitch. However, this Juventus side had something a little extra that I felt like I couldn't turn down, and so I accepted their offer instead. They also had world-class players in pretty much every area on the field, but their side was slightly younger and suited my ideal tactical plan for season 4. Plus, they had Zinedine Zidane, who I really wanted to manage. I also had to be smart in the transfer window though, because Dad was improving his Fiorentina side and splashing over £100 million on a certain player. Alright Dad, you stuck with Fiorentina.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt I was building a good side. They are good going forward. As you can see from the screen, I've sold a lot of players, got a lot of money in, and I'm only concentrating on my defensive midfield. So it was like toss of a coin. and I turned down Man United. Well, I didn't turn Man United. I didn't go for the
didn't
Man United
apply
job.
for it.
No, I wanted to stay where I was. I think I've got 1 or 2 seasons to have a real good go at it, and I'm building a good side.
All right, well, £151 million on the transfers out. Materazzi being £39 million, Benito £30 million. But the big signing, you mentioned obviously you had to fix your defence.
Yeah.
Your big signing was your strike force.
Yeah.
Because Javier Saviola, because you were lacking goals last year, of course.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
From Deportivo La Coruña, £101 million. But it is Saviola with 20 acceleration, 20 agility, 19 pace, 20 off the ball.
When I had so much money, I just looked at it and I thought, shall I just improve my strike force and just try and make it a little bit better? I've got 3 world-class strikers now.
He's a step above both Nuno
That's
Gomez
right,
and
yeah.
Chiesa.
So if this guy gets injuries, I know I've still got a really good players to come in his place. So
and
I think
if you're struggling for a left wing back, he's your man.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He's only 21, so I know he's going to be good for a few seasons yet as well.
Yeah, he can still improve, technically.
Yeah.
But the defence, you've got 3 players who have come into that defence. You've got Christian Kivu for £40 million.
Yeah.
So left-sided centre-back
left-sided.
who can also play left-back.
Yeah.
So he's coming in from Liverpool, £40 million. Jonathan Woodgate, I don't know. 45 million?
I rated him back in the time. I thought he was a really good sort of centre back. So I've got this guy in as well. He can. I mean, he did go to Real Madrid.
He did, yeah. He had
so
a great debut.
They must. Yeah, he did, didn't he? I remember that now. Yeah.
Own goal on a record.
Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes that happens in it to certain players. Yeah. But I mean, they must have rated him, and I do rate him. So yeah.
And then we've got Dimitris. What can you pronounce that last name for me? Sorry.
Come on, Dimitris is fine, isn't it? Elferasopoulos, something like that, anyway, isn't it?
Close.
Elfie.
He's a Greek goalkeeper.
Yes.
Now, I thought with Toto in goal, you wouldn't need a goalkeeper. But
No, I looked at that, and my reserve keeper wasn't that good, so I had a chance of getting this guy in. He's a good keeper. I'll let them fight it out between them.
All right. Okay.
I wanted to go for the obvious. He's Italian. We spoke about him earlier, but it was just too much money for me to buy Buffon.
Yeah. Daniele De Rossi, though, comes in, £9.5 million as a good option for the future.
Yeah.
You've made him available for the under-20s. I mean, we know De Rossi turns into an unbelievable player.
Yeah.
You take him away from his sacred Roma, though.
Yeah, did you?
Before he's even played. Which is a shame.
He couldn't jump ship quick enough, I'll tell you now.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. So those were your signings. Now, you've set the team up differently to last year, which did surprise me slightly because of how well you actually did. But it's not changing too much up front. You've still got the 2 wingers, and you've still got Saviola and Nuno Gomez. And if we do the best 11 pick, Petre goes in that right-hand side, who, again, is a quality player. Petkov, Saviola, Gomez, Petre in your front 4.
Yeah, I've just made him a bit more defensive, really. That's what I'm trying to do. Even when I'm going forward, I've still got the defensive midfielder sat there. I just want to make it a little bit sort of stronger at the back. I know I'm going to score goals. I know I'm going to be there or thereabouts. I've got to stop the goals from going in. That's just what I'm going to try and do. I've got a better goalkeeper, better centre-backs. Hopefully that'll do it for me.
All right, well, my Juve side, with the likes of Zinedine Zidane, etc., still had some money there. So only £15 million out. They had a massive budget.
Yeah.
Huge budget. By the way, I sold Igor Tudor. I thought you'd enjoy that one. The Spurs manager who's just been sacked. Thought you'd enjoy that one. As soon as I seen him in my team, I thought, let's get him out of
Looking
here.
at it now, he wasn't even a good player, was he?
What chance did he stand?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he left the club. But £192 million on the ins. We spoke about 2 of these players already. One of them being Fabio Cannavaro. £123 million for the best centre-back, potentially, in the world. I had to bring him in.
Yeah.
From the champions. Who, by the way, this is an interesting little bit of thing, changed their manager. Oh, what happened there? Let's have a look, shall we? Where did Malasani go to? Chelsea.
The merry-go-round.
Yeah, so he's completed his glory hunter in Italy, and he's off to do it in Chelsea now. So that's what he's doing. So the manager merry-go-round has continued. Speaking of which, he then sold me Mario Stanic. So we've got a nice little link going on here.
Oh, you're after the goals again, aren't
yes. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I thought straight away, got to bring him in. It was either him or Ruud van Nistelrooy, and I was looking at this strike force that I've already got, and I thought, no, we don't need Ruud yet. Stanic is what I need. But then we also needed a winger. And we couldn't afford one that was as good to beat the players in my first 11. So we brought in a youngster in Ian Robin, who already is phenomenal.
How old is he? 19.
19 years of age. We got him from Groningen. Weirdly on this, he didn't play right wing, which is obviously what he is absolutely known for in real life. Cutting inside on that left foot and bending one into the top corner.
He's one of those players that no one liked him because he was so good.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't stand him when he played for Chelsea. When he moved to Bayern Munich, you could appreciate him.
Yeah.
But when he was at Chelsea, I hated him.
Yeah,
Same as Drogba, to be
fair.
fair.
A lot of players, a lot of people did, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I did. I must admit, I hated him as well.
Yeah.
He had that arrogance about him as well, didn't he, really?
I used to hate watching players defend against him. You know where he's going.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
He's going to cut in on his left foot
he just
every time.
drops that shoulder, didn't he? And the defender's gone, and, and then he goes.
But there he is. We've got him in our lineup. Apparently, he's a left winger or an attacking midfielder. So that is what we're setting up with is a 4-2-3-1. Zidane in behind, David Trezeguet. Unbelievable. He's only 25 on this as well. But we've got some great players. Jardel's there. I could have gone 2 up front if I wanted to, Jardel. But backup strikers after that was a little bit weak. We did have Del Piero. He's just nowhere near as good in that number 10. So we've got the one number 10. Gallardo on the left, who can rotate with the likes of Iron Robin, Zidane. Stanic on the right with Zambrotta, who can play sort of in that attacking wing-back role as well. So I'm actually just going to not let them not lock one in and let them fight it out.
Yeah, fight it out, yeah.
Van Bommel and Mozart, in midfield, quite good. Montero, Cannavaro, Placente at the back with Carini, who I've never heard of before. Looks like a good Uruguayan goalkeeper, so I didn't need to change my goalkeeper this year, which was kind of nice. Some good players in here. Antonio Conte's on the bench.
Good team. Very good team.
As an option.
So he was a manager at Spurs I did like.
Yeah.
His record wasn't that good, but I did like him there.
Yeah. So there's a couple of players here that definitely we can improve in the future. But right now, I'm excited to see what we can do with this Juve side. And we started quite well as well, because the start of the season was a nice... Well, actually, we lost to Inter Milan, even though they had 10 men, which was a bad one. Fiore and Cordoba got himself sent off. But then we beat Bari 4-0. We then beat Torino 4-2, which is local rivals, of course. We got through, well, we will do. It's the third round, second leg to play, but we're 7-1 up. But we drew 3-3 with Lazio, the team I turned down.
I'd be looking at that, and I'd be worried if I was you, because the two big teams, you've only got 1 point from.
Yeah,
the rest of the teams you think you should beat, Bari and Torino, you have beat comfortably.
Yeah.
So, for the team that you've got, I'd be a bit worried.
All right, well, Salah scored in the 85th minute and 75th. We were 3-1 up against Lazio. We threw it away as well, which is annoying. Let's have a look at your fixtures, Dad. You just spoke big words there.
I know.
But you can back it up. You beat AEK, which means you will be going through to the Champions League.
Yep.
Look who you've got in your group, by the way. Chelsea.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's hilarious. We'll see how you do against them. Roma, first day of the season, 91st minute equaliser from Saviola, so he's paid his wages back.
Yep, definitely.
Not 100-odd million pound
point
fee yet. Yeah, but Roma were 2-0 up. Aymar and Batistuta pulled it back.
2 late goals. Pleased with that.
4-0 against Genoa. Good stuff. 3-0 against Udinese.
That's a cracking result.
3-0 against Parma.
That is a cracking result.
Is that a sign of things to come? Parma lose their manager, lose their defender.
Yeah. I mean, you bought their best defender as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Could be.
It's a good result, but the other teams I would expect to beat
belong to 2-1. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even Jonathan Woodgate's getting on the score sheet.
There you go, see.
So you're in the Champions League, I'm in the UEFA Cup, which is annoying for me because I've already won that one.
Yes.
So it means nothing to me. But the Champions League is obviously a competition which neither of us have won. In terms of the Serie A as well, if you're really looking at it, the clubs that are around us, Inter Milan have started really well. They haven't conceded a goal in 5 games. Now,
that's the team that beat you, so
this is a team
good then, aren't they?
with Marcelo Lippi, who have not done very well so far. Last season they were nowhere near the top. They were underneath you. They've got Vieri up front, who's got 9 goals already.
I like them.
Yeah, Robbie Keane, who's got a goal off the bench.
One of my legends for favourites. Yeah,
met him at the airport. Lovely bloke.
They've
also got Dirk Kuyt there, who I didn't like. He was a Liverpool player.
Wayne Bridge.
Yeah, but they have got R9. There he is.
Here he is.
He has played 5 games so far, hasn't scored a goal. That's weird. What is happening there?
Yeah, that's not right, is it?
Maybe he's been playing at the back. I don't know.
That's worrying because if he hasn't scored a goal yet, what's going to happen when he does start scoring?
Yeah, and you've got him coming up.
Yeah, I know. He's got to score.
He will score.
Me, he?
So they've got a great team, and they are currently flying at the top of the league.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they might be a team for us to beat. So let's see what happens in season number 4. Unfortunately, in the league, nobody could quite touch the quality that Inter Milan provided this season, with prime R9 in huge form. And Marcelo Lippi's side were opening up a gap on both Dad and I as the season closed into the final few months, only losing 1 game so far. It was the Italian Cup where things were getting interesting though, as both of us had made the semi-final and could face each other in the final. Dad's side had done really well in the Champions League too, topping a group, beating my old Chelsea side, who is now managed by Alberto Malesani, and before they get in for a group with Liverpool and Barcelona. However, like me last season, the German giant stood in Dad's way in the quarterfinals this time and stopped him from going any further. He did progress through to the Coppa Italia final though, with a massive win over Roma in the second leg, beating them 7-2. I'll be there to face him after my 6-4 aggregate victory over AC Milan in my semi-final, gearing up to a huge climactic final in season 4 for a trophy to add to our Glory Hunter cabinets. And despite beating Dad on the final day of the league campaign, neither of us were close to the champions Inter Milan, who walked to the league title. But I was winning a trophy either way, just one that I've already claimed for Glory Hunter, as I pick up yet another UEFA Cup. But the big one we both wanted was the Coppa Italia, and with my recent victory over Dad, I felt confident going into the match. But he had a trick up his sleeve or two, and his strike force of Nuno Gomez and Javier Saviola caused my defence big problems, as Dad's side wins the Coppa Italia with a 2-0 victory. Oh, that's great for you.
Come on.
Great for you.
That's the first one in the bag.
The 2 strikers scoring the goals as well, Saviola and Nuno Gomez getting on the score sheet.
Couldn't have been a better result coming against you.
So frustrating.
I needed that to stop you from winning it though, really.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to get too far away from me, so that's just pulled one back. Got one trophy in the bag.
I mean, I'm kind of trophyless this season.
Despite
really winning the UEFA Cup, which is a trophy I've already won, annoyingly. Normally, we're like, oh, that's the hardest one to win. I've won it twice already. They had Luis Saha up front, funny enough.
Yeah.
So I loved Luis Saha. But Espanyol defeated them 4-1 in the final. But it's the league campaign that, I mean, no surprises really who did win it. We mentioned how good they were. They walked it. 12 points clear of us.
I mean, you're saying they walked it. You only lost 2 games as well.
Yeah, but I drew 6 more.
That's the problem.
And they got 94 points in only 34 games.
Yeah.
That could win you Premier Leagues.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant, but you were close to them, so I'm worried with that, to be honest with seeing that. We're off at 5th.
Because last season,
lost 6 games.
This is last season, 82 points.
Yeah.
This season, 82 points is what I finished on in second, and I was still 12 points behind. You're third place, just behind me, but I beat you on the final day of the season.
Yeah, so that's those points there.
If you win that, you go second place.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good season for both of us. I'm pleased with my season with winning the cup as well. Scored a lot of goals. The top 3 teams scored a hell of a lot of goals.
Over 100 goals each.
Inter Milan only conceding 11 goals. That's why they're the champions.
Absolutely mental.
It is, isn't it? 34 games.
Inter Milan only conceding 11 goals is disgusting.
We've got to buy their defenders.
We should. That should be our plan for next season.
Buy their defenders.
Goals-wise, we didn't really have a problem. They obviously didn't either. But Saviola was the league's top scorer. Coming in, there's his price tag.
Yeah, pleased with that.
£36 million.
You were all looking at it thinking, what the hell's he playing all that money on a striker? There you go, that's why.
Yeah. Salas at Lazio, I mean, he's a phenomenal player as well. You're looking at the pace and acceleration, etc. 34 goals from him. Nicola Amoruso, who's at Napoli, had a good season as well. Then you got Trezeguet and Ronaldo, who didn't score in his first 5 games.
There we go.
Still finished above Christian Vieri, who'd scored 9 in 7.
That's what it is.
So R9 did come back with goals in the end.
There you go. That's what minutes by goal 112. So it goes to show that that's why they won the league.
Yeah,
he kicked into form. When he wasn't on form, someone else was for them.
Yeah, if you're going by minutes per goal, Del Piero tops it. He got 8 goals. He played 21 games, but he scored 1 goal just over an hour.
Over an hour, yeah.
And there was
good.
actually 2 Juve players in there. Obviously, Trezeguet was close, but obviously Jardel, who came off the bench quite a lot, got 13 goals. Del Piero got 8. But yeah, what an interesting season. My first season, your second in Italy. 35 goals for David Trezeguet. Zidane is there with 20 and 12, so that's really good. I've enjoyed having Zidane. That's been quite nice, even though he can't finish on here. Stanic, 15 and 17. Didn't let me down. Didn't let me down.
Worth every penny you spent for him, minute.
Exactly. And Zambrotta, who he traded places with quite a lot, 22 assists with 8 goals. So they both did quite well. Gallardo, I'm a little bit disappointed with.
Yeah.
12 and 17 from the left. He obviously had free reign on that left-hand side. Iron Robin was more of a bench player, as you can see. He made 16 starts, but 23 off the bench. He got 6 and 8. He looks quite good.
So that's all right, because his time's going to come in it, you know?
Yeah, he's 20 years of age. Look at the development already. He looks phenomenal. So, yeah, it's some options in there. And they've given us some money, too, for next year. £108 million to spend. So
I'm in trouble here, like.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to spend that on. However, Dad, if we're looking at your side, there are obviously some huge developments in terms of the defensive side of the game that you had this year, but there's no denying that still your biggest strength was going forward.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, what's that? 100 goals. 101 goals off 2 players.
Phenomenal. Absolutely incredible.
Couldn't ask for better, could I?
So Saviola got 55 in just 51 games, 46 in 44 starts for Nuno Gomez. So they both absolutely love their time there. Chiesa, 32 assists. And he's not exactly doing very well in terms of the ability anymore. He's 33 years of age. He's lost all his pace and acceleration. He's at home with Federico. You know, he's
all right.
He's putting on the dad bod. He's doing Project Messi, is what I'm currently calling with my kids at the minute. Every time I go at the field, right? Project Messi. Kim Karlsson's done quite well as well. Petre coming into the side, getting 19 assists, as is Petkov.
Yeah,
but
not bad.
£76 million.
Really pleased with that.
Yeah.
Because obviously I think there's still a few players I could sort of like zone out really and get a few in. But there's a couple of players I've got in my mind, I think.
Yeah. However, this, of course, is Glory Hunter. We're going to add a trophy to Dad's Glory Hunter cabinet. We would be remiss if we didn't check the jobs available right now. Now, jobs available right now doesn't exactly look that appealing. We got Espanyol, who I just beat in the final there. Malaga. Manchester City would usually be like getting Glory Hunter. Here we go.
Yeah.
No, not this Manchester
rich,
City.
The class them is rich.
They're only 13th place. They do not have a very good team. They do have Kezman, who is world class.
Yeah.
And dirt cheap too.
I was going to say, if I was looking for a striker now, that's where I'd be going, but I'm not looking for a striker.
Definitely where you need a strength right now is up front.
He looks good though, doesn't he?
Yeah, Kezman is there, but not necessarily a club that you would be wanting to go for right now. Insecure though, both Parma and Lazio.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
So there's some big clubs that could potentially come up if they do sack the manager. That might be interesting. So make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss the next Retro Glory Hunter. But right now, we've got to add a trophy to Dad's Retro Glory Hunter cabinet. So Dad's side picks up a big win this season, defeating me in the final to keep things close, adding his 3rd trophy, and the race to complete the Retro Glory Hunter continues.